Crush Crawfish? Yeah, that was the plan. Alright, last Maverick. Here we go. As always, it's just one hell of an intro, goes on a while, and then introduces this man with gigantic claws. He will pinch you, and it will cut you in half. Alright, so this song's got a bit of a build-up, but it is a very good one. Definitely one I'm fond of. Also go with the normal Chimera armor. I genuinely don't know why I did this, because I think the weapons on the other armor do work. Wow, way to ruin it for the rest of us, jerk. So yeah, you have to do something like this a few times through this stage, but I think the alt weapons should be able to break that open too. And considering the only other armor I have is like the one good one, I don't know why I didn't switch to it. Anyway, we have this pink capsule right here. Pink capsules, of course in the original, only X could go to them. Pink capsule will give X one upgrade, with the caveat that he can only have one on at a time. So if you find the other pink capsules, you have to exchange upgrades, so that's okay. You might be wondering why I'm skipping them though. I mean, like, even if you can only have one at a time, you can switch them out, so why do I— that floor isn't a floor. Badly functional. Alright, is this where the manager is? I want to complain to them about that floor. Can't complain about this song though, this one rocks. I do kinda wish I chose a faster weapon for this, cause this song demands speed. Why am I slowing down? Come on. I mean, I know I'm slowing down there, it's because I can't actually fuck with weapons when one of those ice traps is out. Same thing goes for the black hole, but at least it's killing something. But yeah, this song's so cool. Also, fun fact, this elevator will not be running if you haven't fought Volt Catfish yet. I guess he's just in charge of electricity, and by killing him, we just turn it on for whatever this base is. This base that we did not know the existence of prior to actually stepping foot in here. Alright, so, I'm sure you can probably guess by now, but this is the third of the optional fights, though Bit and Bite will kinda just get in your way at some point, so they're not optional. They're optional to kill, but you can skip finding Vial Mark II, if you so desire. Alright, well, Vial you may have improved, but so has Zero. Zero does not need to blow himself up to destroy this mech this time. It's got a health meter, so looks like you weren't able to upgrade yourself, Vial. Pathetic. Anyway, he's weak to Parasitic Bomb and Tornado Fang. Of course, I have both of those, so I could, if I wanted to, use his weakness. Really no reason not to in this phase, but, you know, as always, I'd just like to use the, normal buster for the first attempt. This phase is a little more difficult, though. Vial's a lot more active. You can kinda figure out what he's gonna do, though. He pretty much has a pattern he doesn't deviate from. You know, a little wishy-washy, because I don't remember if that's exactly the case, but, like, I'm 90% positive he just goes back and forth on these. There's not a lot of room to dodge, but his predictability does make him, you know, doable. Of course, not having air upgrades doesn't help, so if you haven't been going to the capsules, then this fight could be pretty tough. He wasn't so bad, though. He just gets away, though, and now that he's done so, he's going to try to take us out with— well, not him, he's alive, but, you know, he'd just prefer us dead no matter what, so if he can't beat us in a fight, he's gonna blow us up in the base. I'm not falling for that extra life, I don't need it. If I die, I restart anyway, so... I don't take deaths here. Anyway, this is self-explanatory, go as fast as possible. Beating Volt Catfish's stage does help with this, because it means that not only can you go up faster than while jumping up, but you also don't have to worry about the debris falling on you. So, yeah, it's a little bit easier. And our last obstacle is falling platforms. Almost got me, Vile. But you're not blowing up Zero a second time. Only Zero decides when he explodes, and it's not today. Anyway, that floor back there is a real floor now. As long as Vile isn't active, it will be a real floor. Of course, goes without saying, but the activation point is that one cutscene with Doppler and his minions. As long as you can see that and you're able to get to the Vile capsule, then you can fight Vile. So, I got him last second, but it's not like Mega Man X2 where the bosses just arbitrarily decide to leave if you take too long. So, NBD. Alright, so the stage isn't like super tough, but it does have probably one of the stronger identities of stages in this game, because we've got this big ol' submarine that we have to attack, and this is actually a really cool set piece. Like, it's mostly like a Mega Man X2 set piece, except it's a little more gray. And here we have, I guess, the engine, which is very unguarded, so we're going to blow it up. And now, the entire submarine is sideways. I love this. Look, they clearly had to hide all of this behind a curtain. I don't care. I understand that it's a limitation they had to work with. I like the effect enough, so it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's kind of like ROM hack levels of changing up things in a level where, like, it's not the most graceful in execution, but goddamn if it isn't just effective and cool. Alright, so, Scissors Shrimper. He is here to try and give us the pinch. And also... Is he not gonna... There we go. He also shoots, I guess, rubber bands at us? I guess he's just shouting, "See how you like it," and trying to tie us down with rubber bands. They'll basically just interrupt your jump for a second. So... if you see them coming, just sort of plan your jumps around them. Otherwise, this is an incredibly easy boss that I don't think actually changes up, midway through. He's kind of just doing the same thing, so... honestly, pretty good first boss to do. I wouldn't recommend it if you want to fight Vile, just because this is one of the easiest Vile capsules to get to, but... very easy boss. And honestly, not a bad stage as a first impression. It makes you think that this game is going to do things like X2 did, but like with more level design to it. Unfortunately, we've seen the rest of the levels, so that's not super true. I still like Blizzard Buffalo stage the most, just because I love the aesthetic of that one. It has such a good mood to it. But this one's cool too. Oh yeah, this is also one of Vile's second phase weaknesses, his other being Ray Splasher. I think I forgot to mention that. Not like I'm ever gonna have a chance again. Anyway, next time, cleanup.